Hello, and welcome to a Satisfactory video. Today we're going to talk about 5 correct ways to play Satisfactory. And now, I know what you're thinking. If there are correct ways, are there incorrect ways? And the answer to that is no, there's really no incorrect way so long as you're having fun. I do like to give tips to, facilitate certain ways that people want to play, but at the end of the day, just play however you want to play so long as you're having fun. But these are 5 suggestions on how to play correctly. So, correct way number 1 is to just play the objectives. So there's a couple places that you're going to be shoving stuff into. The first thing is going to be your hub. You're going to be putting all sorts of things in here. Whatever the hub requests, then you send it into the sky. Who knows what they do with it? And these will unlock basically these subcategories and tiers. And then to unlock more tiers, you have to go to the space elevator. So let's go over there. Space elevator parts are different in that they cannot be made at the craft bench. So you have to set up automation for these. It's just the rules of the game. Obviously, as the tiers progress, they get more complicated and numerous in terms of what you need to put into the space elevator. But that's how you unlock more tiers in the hub. The next thing is the MAM, which has some research trees in here that are kind of separate from those other 2 points. You're gonna look for various things like the alien organisms, Caterium, quartz, sulfur. These will all unlock new upgrades, things like better weapons, some very specific parts. There's a vehicle that's in here. There's the map, the scanning. Those are unlocked in here. Power sharding is unlocked in here. Overclocking. So do not forget about your MAM. A lot of times I say like, oh, where's that unlocked? Oh, it's in the MAM, of course. And then the final spot where stuff is unlocked is the awesome sink. So the awesome sink, you're going to want to set up a box with a sink and connect it to power. And if we go into the sink, if it's not too loud, you can see that as we're putting in things, we're accumulating these points. These points are giving us coupons. These coupons are used to spend on the awesome shop. So there's a lot of cosmetic things in here, and as you unlock more tiers, there's going to be other stuff unlocked as well, specifically some of the other materials and other things. But definitely check out the awesome shop. It has some cool stuff like the conveyor walls, the railings, the pillars. These are all things that'll make your factory look super rad. Different types of foundations. The double ramps are very useful. Very useful, very easy to build, and the other materials are here. I would stay away from the parts, since these are things that you can very easily just kind of get. So I wouldn't waste your tickets on these. Just kind of, make them. Because something else about the ticket machine is each ticket that is produced is going to take an exponentially larger amount of points to get. So it's going to be harder to get tickets, the later that you produce them. So it kind of scales in that way. So be careful about what you buy early on, because it will be harder to get tickets later on. Way number 2 to play is to just build something cool. So you can see pretty early on, for my very early copper stuff, I put these belts on the outside because I thought that effect looked cool. Also over here, I have some stuff kind of going under these glass floors to give kind of a motion effect, which is pretty cool. Pain in the butt to troubleshoot when stuff goes wrong, but yeah, there's that. And then also over here, I have the best coal generator I've ever seen. Oh, what's that over there? And yes, this is my coal generator. I actually built this coal generator. I'm very clearly using a flight mod now, but I built this without any mods before I installed any mods, but you might be asking yourself, why would someone build something like this? And you know, I would throw with that question right back at you. Why not? I had fun building it, and you know, you could have fun building something stupid like this as well. I also have a Halo from the video game Halo, for when the video game Halo came out a couple months ago, and I leave it there as a reminder that, you know, it was a bad decision to make. It was a huge waste of concrete. It doesn't look very good, but you know, I had a fun time laughing about it. So, you know, build something cool, build something dumb, you know, get creative, build cool stuff. Also, if you're ever on the Satisfactory Reddit, there are a ton of cool things there, you know, inspirations that you can take. So definitely feel free, even if you turn on a creative mod, just go nuts, have fun. This is an awesome sandbox that they made, and number one objective is to have fun. Way number 3 to play is, it's gonna be more if you're, you know, if you're at the end game, you finish the space elevator, you still want to play more. It's to set an arbitrary type mega project for yourself. So this one that I set for myself was max nuclear fuel rods, and I still have a little bit of work to do, but it's pretty much almost done. But all of these buildings are to kind of serve that, and it took me a good long while to make, and you know, I had a ton of fun making it. I actually decorated it the other night. And I still have a little bit of work to do, because this is actually where the nuclear fuel rods are produced. 84 manufacturers. Wowie zowie. And then I'm kind of just making them, and I still need to work on the nuclear stuff. But, you know, this uses all of the uranium in the entire map. So if you're looking for a way to get more out of the game after completing it, and you don't want to just start over, you know, think about tackling a mega project like this. I was thinking of doing some type of science mega project next, because, you know, I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing. I want to keep having fun. I want to keep building. Another way to play is to 100% all the collectibles. So if you weren't already aware, the map is fixed. It's the same map for everybody. All the collectibles are going to be in the same spot. So this one can be a little daunting because there are so many collectibles. So if you go to the Satisfactory calculator, you'll be able to upload your save and track which collectibles you got. So here's all the power slugs, and as you can see, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. You can barely see the map. There's so many. Yeah, and there's 412. Yeah, there's like 700 power slugs. You could also just focus on the hard drives, which give you the different alternate recipes. These are a little bit more interesting because you will need, some need, you know, a lot of them need power, so you'll have to connect a power line to them, and they need, you know, special things like high-speed connectors. Oh my goodness. There's also the artifacts, which don't really do anything yet, but there's still something that you can go and collect, and there are a lot of them as well. And then, yeah, that's all of them. These respawn, so the berries don't really count. Yeah, definitely another way to extend your play fun time. And this is the Satisfactory calculator. I will put a link to it in the description box below. Very useful tool. A couple other ways to play are to set an arbitrary constraint upon yourself. So this could be not building on foundations, or not being able to delete anything, which would give me a heart attack because, oh my god, the amount of belts that I would waste doing that. There's also the 5x5 challenge, fitting everything that you possibly can into a 5x5 foundation, and, you know, the classic speedrunning. And there's a lot of different categories and a lot of very talented people who are very good and at formulating strats and all that stuff. So, you know, a couple more ways that you can extend the life beyond just playing the boring old vanilla way. So, while those were 5 correct ways to play, there are many, many more. If you have a way that you like to play that wasn't mentioned here, be sure to leave a comment. Also, if you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. I plan on making many more of these guides in the future. I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/BillyTheDoor. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And with that, that's all for me. Take care.